Hello, welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of Sable. Last episode, we went to two crashed ships and visited the terminals. And this episode, we're gonna basically actually finish up the game by doing these last quests. And then we're gonna first visit one of the other ships because we are actually missing one. So, we'll have to see. I think it's this one that I might have not finished from the last time. And then after we go to the terminal and have like the little story, we will do the chum eggs, and then we'll turn in the scrap. And then if we have a bunch of money, I'll go back to Caria to buy all the different bikes parts. I don't know if I ever finished this one. Wait, I gotta test my theory. If it's red outside on the ship, that means it's not open. Pretty sure. It's green. What? Okay, let's test it first. Let's check. Unless it's also glitched from me doing the last, the final ship. I do remember this one. So just gonna go straight this way first. I say hello to Sarin. This is not it. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I guess it is glitched. What? Well, let's just go over all of it one last time. Let's go for 1. Within long-range sensors, Captain, we're picking up some anomalous readings from the upper atmosphere. Could be a plasma storm, but the radiation signature doesn't quite match. Maintain approach at current speed. What's our time to destination? 46 Earth hours, give or take. Good. Keep an eye on those energy signatures, and get Sarin in on it too, for pattern recognition. Captain, we need to purge our reactor soon. If we don't... I know, I'm aware of the risks, Ellis, but I'm not purging in the middle of space. We follow the protocol, and... Here are your archived messages. 2. Captain Sittons. Yes, Sarin? I've detected a potential pattern in the planetary anomaly. There's something strange about it. It should iterate into a chaotic system, but there seems to be a consistently repeating pattern. What does that mean? It appears that there's something sustaining it, Captain. We are unable to determine the source of this. Perpetual... Come on, Sin. You know what we're up against. We've purged our engines out here. We've got nothing for the terraformers. We need to land now. Cram it, Deacon. Wow. Look, every day the radiation's getting worse. I can't keep selling this BS to the crew. And no, I'm not landing on that planet either. We're not landing anywhere until we know more about these atmospheric anomalies. There may be life signs on the surface, but that doesn't mean they're hospitable. But we do need this stuff off the ship, Deacon. Mission be damned. That planet is the whole reason why we're here. The whole reason we're here. If we don't get those terraformers up and functional, then we came out for nothing. How's that gonna look? If we go back without completing our objective, you can forget a promotion. You will be sent to some outward rock to monitor a relay station, Captain. Okay, just once we get within range of the planet, we give Sarin 2 more days to figure out what's causing the disturbance. I don't want to fly through it if we don't know what it is, but we may not have a choice. Attaboy, saying, I knew you'd make the right call. Now, come on, sit down and have a drink with me. Get the hell out of my room, Deacon. Sarin, override privacy protocol on Finance Officer Deacon. I want you to keep an eye on him. Yes, Captain. Here are your archived messages. 4. Catastrophic failure in reactors 1 through 5. Auxiliary power is still on, but navigation systems are failing, Captain. We are going down. We need to do something now. Divert auxiliary power to landers and tell the other ships to do the same. I don't think we're getting our reactors back anytime soon. But don't stop trying. Give it whatever you got. Sir, reactor systems have been unresponsive since we entered the atmosphere. Whatever it is, it's creating quite a lot of interference. Correct. The energy signature has changed, Captain. It's gone quiet. It appears as though it may be responding to our presence. Not now, Sarin. Plot me a course to land somewhere safely. That's priority 1. We can figure out the rest when we landed. Navigation functioning offline, Captain. Would you like me to? No, I'll do it myself. At long range, communications are still being disrupted by the Petro. Officer Ellis wishes to return her attention to shielding the reactors from its interference. Permission? Granted, Sarin. I want you to stick with the comms array and see if you can't squeeze something out without it being bounced. Yes, Captain. Well, we might as well get the terraformers up and running then, right? Deacon, if you don't shut up about the terraformers. If you haven't been running your mouth, we'd still be in orbit, negotiating a landing with this godforsaken planet. We can't even breathe the air out there. And all the more reason to start terraforming now. What is your point, Captain? Deacon, listen to me. We can't. That landing was hell on those things. Their arrayed shieldings is beyond repair right now. If we run these things, they'll pump radiation to the atmosphere for 100 years. That's Earth years. It's not an option for us, Deacon. Then maybe we don't do it for us. Last one. Up and running for 15 local years. I think that's about 20 in Earth time. Radiation levels are approaching critical and only rising. Between that and the lack of breathable air, even our children's children will need protective gear to do so much as walk between ships. Deacon finally gave up about the ghost last week. Age nothing more. Just time. We've been lucky that way, I think. Guy never gave up on a corporate rescue mission, I'll give him that. It's stupid. Even if they were floating around up there, they have no way of getting down here. At least as far as we know. That stuff in the atmosphere, who knows? Zane pauses for a moment and sighs to himself. Sarin, I'll be shutting down your primary functions in order to preserve power. You'll be booted up once every few years to try and send some long-range comms, but that's a job I'll leave to further generations. But this way, you'll have enough power to sustain yourself for 100 spins around this star. Hell, maybe more if anybody can figure you out. Sorry things ended this way. I'd hoped better for us than to be stranded on a planet that wants to kill us, but won't let us leave. Maybe you'll be able to make sense of this one day, but if anyone asks, in whatever century, tell them I tried my best. Now I need to go take care of my people. For what it's worth, sir, I quite like the mask. Thank you, Sarin. Thanks for being here. Goodbye. So that basically explains how people got onto this planet and the reason behind all these masks. Interesting. At first I didn't get what the terminals all meant, but now it makes sense. Oh, there's a chum egg in here. Alright. Oh, I guess we don't have to walk all the way back. Let's go turn in the chum eggs. Oh, I'll make sure to ride back to Scrap to Burnt Oak Station with the bike. So we barely even used it when we got it. I don't want to get it and then just like end the series and never use it that much. Hello. Whoa. I just realized, look at them. Look at the chum eggs. Hey. We're just missing... Oh, we're missing a lot, actually. Is this supposed to be on every gray area? I greet the queen, chum. The queen asked me if I have any... I have the eggs for her. Deliver eggs. Hello again, little slug. Not sure how I feel about the nickname slug, but Who am I to question a being who can telepathically project their thoughts into my mind? We got a honorary chum. Deliver 50 chum eggs. Can you hear me now? I hand over the eggs with a bit of hesitation. Now, little slug. Now, little slug. Do not fear. You do me and my den of chums a favor of enormous magnitude. We adore you. Nice. Full stamina, I think. Right? A sound of satisfaction vibrates up through the queen's body, shaking dust and rubble lightly from the tower it holds. And another 20 if you don't mind. Wait, there's more. Wait. There's stuff behind this door. You know what? It probably has to do with the clothing. But I don't have all 20. I don't have 20 more. It's okay. It's one thing I'll just leave. I am not gonna go around looking for another 19. Okay, now so we can't finish the queendom quest. So let's go to the burnt oat station. Oh, it's right here. Right there where the tree is. Oh, wrong thing. Do you think the trail changes color based on the color of my bike? Or is this exact bike blue no matter what? I do really like that blue trail. Alright, so we're almost here. Can I make it over? Oh! Let's go. Perfect. Alsline barely looks up at me. Hopes this scrap's better than what you brought me last time, which was good, too. But you know, always strive for better. We got 600. I tell him I came to give him scrap, but this is rather nice little bonus. Like the attitude. Scrap's the real work. Badges are, what's the word? Nice to have? Useless. On their own, at least. But just like scrap, you can melt them down into something decent. A mask. You'll make a pretty good scrap apprentice, you know? If you find someone willing to take you on. I'm kidding, you're good. I'll be happy to have you on my team someday. Take the final badge from Outline and thank him very earnestly, which I think he really hates. Well, don't get all weepy about it. It's not some big moment, and I'll be here if you got scrap to sell. See you around. Say goodbye. Oh, and then if I give all the scrap, this would probably open and I get that bike. Dude, there's so much bikes. Do I have a scrapper's mask? Oh, I don't. Oh, good thing I did this. I almost missed out. Well, we can make it here at the station anyways. You know, 900 can't even buy me the I can only buy one bike, one bike style at Icaria. That's not, yeah, Maskcaster. So, I think I'm gonna buy the orange one. I really like the orange one compared to the other ones. The delivery one, I think, it looks cool, but I don't think I would want it myself. Okay, let's claim the Scrapper's Mask. I show my Scrapper's badges to the Maskcaster. God, camera angle every time. Achievement, the Scrapper Mask. Unlock the Scrapper Mask. Alright, let's put it on. Scrapper. Oh. That's what it looks like. Looks like a copy of the shade of Icaria one. Okay. Well, let's just wear the shade of Icaria because we're already gonna head to Icaria. Let's just travel to it. I still haven't decided what mask I want to take, but when we get to the Ibexi, we'll just read out all the masks and we'll decide by then. Go over all the masks that we collected over the game. Okay, the person was right here. Need something fast? I would like to trade with you. Yeah, see, like 300 each. I don't really like the giraffe one. Oh, it's for pulling things. And this one is for packages, yeah. Yeah, I really want this. Thank you. What do we have to sell? Oh, we don't have that much to sell. Like, it won't make that much money. It's fine. We'll just sell everything. Jeez, they have $3,000. Yeah, merchant has 3,000. Jeez. Okay. Now we gotta change our bike. We gotta go back. Or isn't there? Oh no, Icaria only has that. Okay, let's go back here. And let's show that bike off. Customize bike. Okay. Light blue. I don't remember if it was this light blue. Oh yeah, it is. Light blue and with yellow. Wait, why is the color not saving? What? Huh, it's not saving for some reason, but it's okay. Let's test it out. Oh my. Wait, it's pretty fast. Wait, I didn't even check the stats. Imagine if I got this the first time. Or like early on. Look. What? Let's check the stats. Oh, that one's wait. Yeah, it's max speed. What? Oh, it's called Speedster Bike. I totally forgot that's the name of it. But it's max speed. Look at it. Go. Oh, that sound was kind of delayed. It's so fast. Who's this? Oh. Okay, I can't talk to them. Let's change my mask back. Change it back to the Ibexi, because we're going to go back. Okay, so let's read all the masks we got. So, we have the whale ship. The visor of this mask gives clarity and visibility I'm not used to with other masks. The air tastes cleaner whilst I wear it. We have the Cartographer Mask, a mask benefiting the Cartographers Guild. The metal instruments pivoting around the mask function to allow cartographers to calibrate devices used to map out unexplored areas. The Child's Mask, a blank-looking mask worn by all children of the dunes. Most kids customize theirs for fun, but more traditional clans frown on that sort of self-expression. The Climbing Mask. You can't help but feel embodied by a reptilian creature while wearing this mask. Walls look less steep somehow. The Machinist Mask. Made from rough parts of old ships, beaten into a smooth, perfect surface. A mask beautiful because of its functional qualities. The Entertainer's Mask. A somewhat ridiculous-looking mask, but I guess that's the point. I feel a levity looking at it. Wearing it in almost any situation makes the world feel a little warmer. The Guard's Mask. A mask with 3 feathers from an eagle, worn by guards in Ikaria mostly, but occasionally seen out in the dunes in special circumstances. The Hercules Beetle Mask. A mask made to resemble a Hercules beetle. Made from intricately worked husks that feel hard and rock, but extremely lightweight. The Ibexi Mask. A mask worn by those in the Sand Sea made of bone. The ones particular to the Ibexi are made from the skull of a mountain goat. The Merchant's Mask. The mask of all the merchants emitted in wear. Emitted in wear. Scrapper's Mask. A scrapper's life is filled with danger and solitude. The mask leaves me with a cold, lonely feeling. A scrapper's life is often spent in old ships alone in your thoughts. The Shade of Icaria. The mask of the Shade of Icaria. When I wear it, I feel transformed into something closer to a spirit. I don't feel human anymore. Which one should I pick? I don't want to pick the Shade. It would be funny too, but I don't want to. Don't really like the Scrapper. Merchants, whatever. I'm wondering if I can just keep the Ibexi. Don't want to pick the Beetle. Guards, okay. Entertainers, not really. Mechanist, maybe. Climbing one? It looks silly. I don't really care. Yeah, maybe. I think I'm just gonna go back to the Ibexi. Like, it was good to collect all the masks and discover them, but if I have the choice, I'm just gonna keep the Ibexi. So I'm supposed to go. Wait, where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. We should. Yeah, go this way. I'm gonna put a marker. Yeah, I think the door's right here. Oh, let's get rid of the marker. Let's go this way. See how fast we can get there because of this. I'm surprised there's no music playing right now. It's like the one time it's really quiet. Oh, as I say that. I think it's the first time I heard this one. Pretty sure I could just climb over that mountain, but I'm gonna go through the entrance. I'm a bit sad that I'm ending this series for this game, but I also am looking forward to playing other games. I just really wanted to finish this series up before I started anything else. But I'm really glad I picked this as my first game to play on my channel. It was an easy ease into talking in videos. Like I'm not like, it gave me enough that I had time to talk about the game, but also like enough that it filled in the gaps of like so much like quietness. And it was like perfect. Like it didn't really matter if there was quietness in it, because it is part of the game. You're in the middle of like such big open places. Am I ready to choose my mask now? There's no going back if I do. It's the end of the game. Alright, let's do it. I'm ready. Think I'm ready. But am I really ready? Definitely ready. This is cute. Oh, wait. Do I pick one? Or is that it? Oh, there you go. Hello. Ilaria. I don't remember her. Hey, Sable. It's strange how children change so much over such a short period. Ilaria has grown, but she'll always be a child to me. You've grown. Ilaria subconsciously stands a little taller and prouder as I say the words. I can't help but smile, remembering all the times adults would say, "Oh, how you've grown," to me as a child. Well, you've not grown at all. I haven't just grown. I can climb way higher now. Zeki hates it. It's great. You'll get there soon enough. Lara seems unimpressed. Saima will leave for her gliding soon, but at least you'll be back now. I don't have the heart to tell her that I might not stay with Ibexi. There's still time to decide, so I hold back. I did a lot of climbing out there. Oh. How high did you go? Did you touch a cloud? If I had a gliding stone, I would definitely touch a cloud. I reveal that I got the climbing mask. Ilaria seems to vibrate with excitement and jealousy. I can't believe it. You have to choose it. You'll choose it, right? I mean, why wouldn't you? That would just be silly. I don't think I'll get a word in here. So I just let Ilaria effusively speak at me for a while, enjoying her passion for something so particular. Being a climber is a pretty solitary existence for the most part. Mostly foraging for things that grow in higher climbs. Climb? Is that climbs? Is it misspelled? Fixing or salvaging from ships in high places. But the sights you see, the places you get to go, it'll be like a continual gliding at times. Will I be comfortable at those heights without the gliding stone? Oh. So I'm just gonna go on a guess. These people are talk about different masks. Yeah, look, he has a scrapper one. Hello. Hyla. Oh, Sable, it's so good to have you home. I've thought about you so much, just imagining all this excitement. Every time we passed a cliffside, I thought, I bet Sable's just hovering everywhere. What do you think of the climber's mask? I asked Hyla what they think of the climber's mask. They light up straight away, which I think I should have expected. Brilliant mask. There's a lot of really good masks, obviously, but climbing? If you ask me, the worst part of the gliding end is losing the perpetual stone. To hover forever, to fear nothing from heights or falls, that is an uncommon freedom, and you'll have to let it go. To me, climbing is the closest thing one gets to keeping that connection between oneself and the perpetual. Just as the stone does, it banishes fear and risk, lets you explore the world's great vertical spaces with knowledge and fortitude. I think it's a great mask, and probably would have been my choice, had I not fallen so much in love with the Ibexi. Thank Hyla for their thoughts, and again for the stone they gave me so long ago. Have you heard of Lihor the Fabulous? I asked Hyla if they've ever heard of Lihor the Fabulous. Oh, of course I have. Not much for travel, you know, but not 2 years ago I made a special trip to Ikaria just to see her. Why? Tell Hyla I met her out in the desert and that we spent a whole evening talking about life and poetry. I added that I think I might have inspired some original work. That's amazing! So you think... Sorry, I'm so excited. Do you think it's possible that the next time I see Lihor, she might actually read a poem that you inspired? I say yes, that is quite possible. Now that's a gliding. Who cares about the mask you choose? You got to hover around the world and inspire Lihor the Fabulous to write a new poem? If I were you, I'd put on my retirement mask because I'll be done. We laugh together and it feels really, really good. I should catch up with the others. Umar, welcome back. I don't remember the last time I heard Umar speak. Maybe to yell a warning, but never to converse. It takes me a moment to think of something to reply. How have you been? Umar shrugged silently. I think that's all I'm gonna get from him on that. Did you miss me? He emits a low grunt and what sounds like a chuckle. I think that means he missed me. Talk to someone else. Hello. Being back with the Ibexi is more comfortable than I expected. I thought the gliding would change every part of me, and that I would come home different. Perhaps more mature or more jaded, or at least able to grasp more of Driss's jokes or Hylad's poetry. The actual change is more subtle, and it's that somehow, despite spending so much time discovering the world beyond, I've never felt more like a part of this clan. And it isn't about being Ibexi or which mask I ultimately choose. It's simply that I no longer feel so behind everyone, or like they know some grown-up secret I yearn to understand. I feel embraced, wholly as the person I am. Sable. So now, we've heard your stories, or at least the ones you're happy to tell. That means it's nearly time. Jadi's sigh is contented. I suspect that she was more concerned with my experience of the gliding than the grand choice at its end. For that, I am grateful. Are you ready to choose? Am I? Speak to someone else first. Tell Jadi that I'm gonna speak with some others before I go to the temple. She shoos me away. Okay, these two left. Driss. Hello, Sable. Is there something I want to discuss with Driss? How's the clan been? I asked Driss how it's been managing the clan while I was gone. Chaotic as ever, which I think you should be pretty happy about. I asked Driss why he thinks I'd want that for him. Because it means it wasn't you. What wasn't me? I asked Driss what he means. I mean that you left on your gliding and things stayed exactly as chaotic as they always been, which means, I hope not to suggest that it means Driss himself is so scattered that everything will always feel chaotic. I really have matured. You're not the problem. How nice for me. Yeah, I'm thinking about choosing the Scrapper's Mask. I tell Driss I'm considering the Scrapper's Mask and ask what he thinks about it. The Scrapper's Mask? You? Really? I'll tell you, Sable. I wouldn't have pegged you for it, but you always had quite the imagination, haven't you? I think so. Yes, well, I think that's a good trait for a scrapper. You need to be able to see the beauty in the scraps, you know, and that takes a very creative brain. I think a lot of folks see scrappers and think they're just rubbish pickers, you know. But if you can look at something old and dream of something new, I think you've got it, and I'll support you every scrap of the way. I think just for his advice. I like to relitigate the sandcutters incident. Ask Driss once for and for all, if on that fateful day on my gliding, he actually forgotten to help out with my bike, and if the test ride on the sandcutter was a sly cover-up. He cocks his head. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. I tell Driss that he knows very well what I'm talking about, but he shakes his head. No idea. I remember the whole bike thing going very smoothly. Plus, you took the sandcutter out, and you didn't even get a little bit on fire. Great stuff. Accept Driss's response. I suppose even the gliding cannot be the answers to all things. Speak to someone else. Last one. Saima! So you came back. Saima crosses her arms. A challenge. Tell Saima I had to come back because when I left, some minuscule little beetle hunting, part-stealing menace threw a fit about it and couldn't stop crying because she missed me so much. She nods. Yes, Jody took it very hard. I can't help it, I laugh. And I think in doing so, I let her win. I tell her I missed her. I miss you too, Sable. I'm happy you came back. Though I can particularly see the pout beneath her mask, I'm impressed at how genuine she's able to sound. Even if you don't end up staying long. Are you gonna cry again if I leave again? I asked Saima if she's going to cry again if I leave. I don't think so, for 2 reasons. She counts them off on her fingers. 1, because it already happened once, so I'm used to it. 2, because soon it's going to be my gliding, which I'm going to stay on forever. So I can just go on my bike and chase you down wherever you go. I tell Saima she can't stay on the gliding forever and that she'll have to choose a mask. Then I'll choose the mask of the bounty hunter. Say that isn't a real mask. Yes, it is. Say it's not. She shrugs. Guess you didn't find it. Tell her no, it isn't real, and that if it were real, I would have found it. Don't think so. It's really hard to find. That's a part of it. To become a hunter, you have to be a hunter. I ready your next response, but choose to hold my tongue. At least I lose my maturity I gained on my gliding. Saima makes a broad gesture that I think is meant to emulate the knocking of an arrow in a bow. Good luck, Sable. I'm thinking of choosing the beetle mask. I asked Saima what Saima would think if I chose the beetle's mask. I think you look pretty silly, but you look silly in every mask. Good, love that. Miss this one, definitely. I think it would be a little like getting to play all the time and having a lot of pets. Plus, maybe you'll get to speak beetle language. I see beetles go up to each other and do dances and click around and hiss and everything, and maybe they're saying things. So if you want to speak beetle, you can do that. She shrugs. I don't know. All masks are different, and it's not really going to matter once I'm on my gliding and get to come and visit you. Ask Saima if she means to come and bother me. If you're bothered, that's you, but I'm going to come and visit. Can't help but laugh. Tell her I'm looking forward to it. I can't talk to them. Alrighty. Okay. Guess I'm ready to choose. Maybe I should choose the Ibexi Mask. I tell Jody that after everything, I'm thinking about choosing the Ibexi Mask and staying with the clan. You'd be welcome to stay with us. I know there's a lot of pressure to choose something else. So much that it's sometimes feeling boring to choose the very mask you started with. But all of us were gliders once. Certainly not all of us were Ibexi when we started. We are those who walk in hoof steps and seek our freedom in the desert. We know movement, the flow of migration, the joy of changing skies and shifting sands. We embrace difference and celebrate connection. All at once. I'm proud to be that Ibexi. And you may be too. Thank Jody for putting it so nicely. She leans in for a whisper. And if you weren't, you can still come visit. I won't tell. I'm ready to choose. I tell Jody I'm ready. She nods. I won't keep you, Sable. If you know what you want, then all I desire is to learn what that is and celebrate it with you. I'm allowed to be excited too, aren't I? She chuckles. Whenever you're ready, proceed to the temple. Okay, let's go. So, I am just gonna stick with Ibexi. I like the Ibexi the most. I wonder if... So, like... Oh, this is a good scene. I wonder if you can just start the game and then leave out of the prologue and then just come right back and pick the Ibexi without collecting any other mask. Or would you need to collect at least one? Oh, I didn't know I needed... Do I need a control? Oh, what was that? Alright, time to pick. Whoa. Let's go. Oh, there's all the masks. Oh, I'm missing 3, I think. 3 on the right side, at least. Oh, there's one in the front that I'm missing too. Right here on my left. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong? Not gonna lie, it looks kind of creepy with all these statues. Yeah, we're missing a lot still, no? Like, there's a lot empty. Wow. Okay, I wanted the Ibexi, so this is the Ibexi. Do you want to choose the Ibexi mask? Would I be happiest staying here with the Ibexi? Yes. How could I go anywhere else when all I want is here? Gliding is freedom and 1,000 little moments with 100 different people, but it is also lonely. Travel is only really good as the ones you travel with. Dang, that's actually how I feel in real life too. I want to walk the path of the Ibexi, and I want to do it with Jody, with Driss, with Hila and Sizzo. And yes, even Saima. It's easy to get used to a place and stop seeing the joy in it, or to imagine that you've been somehow cast in a life so boring it can't possibly be worth exploring further. But going into the world beyond made me better love the small one I have here. Actually, so true. I will not just be Sable, I will be the Ibexi. I would be proud. I think that's what I want. Yes, this is it. I donned the mask of the Ibexi. It fits perfectly. Look at me walk. This makes me smile so much. Sounds a good ending. Well, I'm just gonna let it play till the very end, and just end the video there. Well, thank you for watching. If you watched all my episodes in this series, thank you very much. I really enjoyed playing this game, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as me too. And I hope you check out my other series that I play. I recommend the Bug Snacks series a lot. It's really silly and fun. But if you want a more serious game, there's also Nier. So check that out. Well, again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.